All right, everybody, today is a big day for me. As I'm scooting around my kitchen and living room. Oh, by the way, I want to show you guys some of the RGB lighting that we have in our house because we're elite gamers. It's all so early as fuck. I'm trying to keep it quiet so I don't wake everybody. All right, so I'm about to hop in the truck and hopefully they give me good news at the hospital today because it's 6 weeks after my surgery and 2 months since I've taken a step, I've actually walked. So I'm really hoping we get some good news today. So I'm gonna load up my backpack because everywhere I go, I have to have my backpack. Ridge Wallet, today's sponsorship, hell yeah, I'll talk about that later. Got my x-rays that I gotta bring with me today. Probably thinking to yourself, Dan, how come you didn't just get the x-rays done at the hospital? And that's because they didn't want to. So there's go get them yourself. And you think to yourself, does Dan have an x-ray guy? Dan has an x-ray guy. And I got my head rigged so I can do a truck vlog. So fucking cold. It's finally cold. This is about that time of the year that I would stop riding anyway, so it's not that big of a bummer, but I totally missed out on all the good months of riding this year. All of the perfect weather months, which is 2 months. I crashed September 1st, it got cold November 1st. That was all the good riding. So, funny story, my horn works now, which you can't hear because it's so quiet, but my windshield wipers now don't work, and I don't know why. So, that's fun. All right, so first and foremost, I want to say, today, here's what's going on. I'm on the way to my doctor's office right now in Marietta, and today is the 6-week mark for my surgery, which I'm hoping means that I can start walking again, or I at least can start fucking bearing weight. I'm really looking forward to that last one. I'm really hoping that she's it looks good, you can start fucking walking and running and doing jumping jacks, and you'll never have to worry about your ankle breaking again because you have metal in it. You're basically RoboCop now. And I know that's not gonna happen. I know that's not gonna be the case. Okay, just stop in the middle of the fucking road, don't mind me. I might turn right, I might not. Might just make a big fucking problem for everybody. Okay, let me just look through this fucking window that I can see so clearly through. It looks like it might be clear. Don't get T-boned. Can I be honest with you guys? I've tried to make a ton of content for over the past couple of weeks, the past month or so actually. I have this idea for all this content that I want to make while I'm down that's outside of my realm of normal stuff that I want to make. And I keep fucking stopping myself. I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. It's hard. It's hard making stuff that you don't necessarily want to make. It's not like I'm fucking stoked on it, you know? And I know the content that I want to make right now is good. The ideas that I have. The ideas that I think you guys would like genuinely. But it's been so hard for me to sit down and do it because it's not the stuff that I want to make. It's not me building a truck or the Camaro or riding a motorcycle or anything like that. And it's been really fucking hard for me to get the desire to do that. Which fucking sucks because I know it's stuff that you guys would enjoy, so I'm trying to get better about doing that. I know if I were to just sit down and do it, I would enjoy it, but it's very hard getting that inspiration when you're oh, but it's not the stuff that I want to do. And I'm not bitching, please don't treat that as me complaining, because it's not. A lot of YouTubers will post a video with them, you know, complaining or talking shit about something and expect their fan base to fix it for them. That's not what's going on here. I'm just expressing how daily life has been for the past couple of months, because I feel like you guys you deserve to see that, right? It's not all sunshines and rainbows with me, right? And that's the one thing that I feel like is really been different about my channel, at least has always been different about my channel, is that it's not just the good shit. It's also the bullshit. And right now the bullshit is that I can't fucking walk and I want to. This is bright. I don't have any sunglasses. I gotta have at least one pair of HeatwaveVisual sunglasses in here at all times, which I do. And that sun's really fucking bright. Is that what you want? Huh? You want it to be fucking bright today, son? You think Steve Buscemi has this kind of problem? You think Steve Buscemi needs to wear fucking sunglasses, huh? Whose idea was it to get up when the sun comes up? Because that's fucking stupid. Imagine being physically hardwired to get up during the day. I have no idea if the camera's gonna pick up how fucking bright that sun is. If only the camera had a pair of HeatwaveVisual sunglasses that they could get 10% off of by using the coupon code DOITWITHDAN. Boy, would that be fantastic. The point is that I'm not bitching. I just want to talk about it because I feel like that's fair. Like I want to share that with you guys. So yeah, while I have enjoyed the downtime, I talk about that a lot. Like, yeah, it's been really nice being down and like being forced to relax and whatnot. But man, I've been over a broken ankle now for like a solid month. It's like, you know, you get to doing something and you're like, well, okay, I could do this, that's fine. And then you continue doing it and you're like, okay, all right. But then it doesn't go away, you know? You're like, okay, all right, I'm done. That's how I feel. I'm at the I'm done part. And I've been at the I'm done part now for a couple of weeks. But having a broken ankle has taught me a lot, believe it or not. Like, I've never learned so much about myself than when I broke my ankle. Like, most importantly, don't do that shit ever again. It's not that I couldn't afford to go down like this again. I've been very lucky. I'll tell you guys about that in a second. But I don't think I could emotionally handle being down again like this. You guys know me, man. I'm an active person. You know, I work with my hands a lot. I like to be up. I like to do things. And not being able to do that stuff for the past 2 months has really put a damper on my person, man. It's beaten me down as a person, you know? And I know it's close, man. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. We're right there. I can fucking feel it. But you know what else I can feel? The fucking screws in my ankle, all right? There's this one spot in my ankle where the fucking, my lag bolts, my metal nuts and bolts go through part of my leg bone, and it protrudes just a little bit. It protrudes about, I don't know, like a nipple's worth. Like an 1/8 of an inch maybe. It protrudes from the bone an 1/8 of an inch. But I can fucking feel it, man. I can touch it with my finger. It's like a little hump, little spot, little bumpy boy. And it's fucking weird, man. It feels so weird. Definitely gonna bring that up today. I'm gonna say, hey, you can see this part in my x-ray. Is this okay? I'll let it go if it's okay. Like, I'll be fine. By the way, everyone in my last comment was like, how the fuck do you deal with your steering wheel being all floppy like this? And the good answer is I don't. I fucking hate it. I wish it wasn't like this. But the other part of me is like, just wait, because you're gonna build your own custom steering wheel, because I am, and just fucking deal with it for a couple more months. That's what a big part of me is saying. But an even bigger part of me is screaming, fix the fucking steering wheel. Ha ha, y'all got fucked and I didn't. I mean, we all got fucked, but. Ooh, a Mustang. You go real fast, vroom vroom. Oh, big spicy boy. How many ponies you got in that thing, water boy? Oh, he's taking his pills, getting his drink on, glug glug. Or her, I don't want to assume. Despite all the shit I'm talking, it's actually quite a beautiful morning. It's freezing cold, but the sun's out. I think I know why I don't want to really bitch that hard to you guys, because it's like, I feel like if I talk about my ankle too much, it's all I've known for the past 2 months, right? So it's like it's all I've thought about. I wake up every morning and I look at the scar in my leg and I'm like, why is that not healed yet? All I fucking think about, and I don't want to bring that over to you guys because it's like, fuck, you know? It's do it with Dan, not do it with ankle. Probably, I'm gonna get over in the paved lane, cause fuck me. That's brilliant. That's way times better. That's like real good there, bud. Oh, it's like real good there, bud. How you doing today, officer? You know, but a fact of the matter is, I probably shouldn't be concerned about trying to make the best content possible that I can. I should just be worried about making content, right? I don't fucking know. One of the things that I'm still going through is my arm. My right arm is still not 100% yet. It's getting better, you know, just a little bit every day, but it's kind of like falling asleep on your arm every day. That's how it feels. I don't know, it's probably like 80%. Probably 80%, but that was caused by my crutches. It's fucking weird, right? When I got done breaking my ankle, they gave me crutches and they're like, do you know how to use crutches? And I was all like, fuck yeah, I know how to use crutches. I've been on crutches a third of my life. I tend to break shit a lot, unfortunately, which is all fine and dandy, right? Like, but turns out that there's some rules about crutches that I did not know, which is important to know. The problem was that I let the crutches go like way too far up in my armpits. And I guess since I supported most of my weight on my right arm, there's a nerve up in here. I can't remember if specifically if it's the ulnar nerve, if there's another nerve in there, but you put too much pressure on that thing too long, it can create like literal palsy. I forget what it's called, but it's like crutch palsy or like arm crippleitis. I don't fucking know. But it's like taking months to come back, which is apparently how it goes sometimes. That's another thing I've been checking with my doctor about. I want to make sure I don't fuck it up. And which is bothering me more than my leg. It's like, of course my leg hurts, I broke it, but I didn't do anything to my right arm. That's just shit. That's just the shit that I've been going through. I did drive the Corvette for the first time ever in 2 months with Laura. We went for a ride the other day and I took some pictures and it was like the best thing I've ever fucking done. She got out of the car in the middle of the cold day where it was kind of like rainy too and took photos for me so I could edit them and post them on Instagram. If that's not the best girlfriend in the fucking world, I don't know what is, man. She has been absolutely amazing to have. I can't imagine going through something like fucking ow, that was my wheel hub. But yeah, I can't imagine going through this without her. It's been awful. I don't want to say it's been awful because that like really downplays some of the important stuff that happens to other people. Like this is a small speed bump in the road, but it hasn't been awesome. It hasn't been fucking great, you know. I really wanted to go to the doctor today in the Corvette, but there's no scooter hole. There's nowhere to put my scooter in the Corvette. The good news is that the plasma cutting table is almost finished setting up. My buddy Scott, who sets up air compressors, has been hooking everything up for me. He's a little familiar with plasma cutters, so he's making the experience really good for me. Okay, we're all gonna break down a hill, because you're a fucking asshole. And you two are also fucking assholes. We could have made that red light if it weren't for you. Yeah, so my buddy Scott's helping me set up the air compressor with like a really dope air filtration system. He's been very nice. And he also does forging stuff too. Like he's really into the knife forging stuff and he makes some really awesome stuff. So maybe him and I can co-op on some knives together. Yeah, you guys haven't met Scott yet, but he's a fucking fantastic guy. So we should have the CNC machine running in the next week. He's also worked around my ridiculous schedule because it's like I can only be up for a couple hours a day. Otherwise, my ankle swells up to like the size of a balloon. Also, right now, my good buddy Justin's in Las Vegas doing SEMA without me this year because I can't go. Shut the fuck up, I know where I'm going! Doing SEMA without me, and he's killing it right now. I hope everybody's having a good time out there. I fucking miss y'all. I wish I was out there, but also I kind of don't wish I was out there. It's hard to explain. I'm glad that I'm not at SEMA this year, or at all, because SEMA's fucking suck. It's awesome, but it's a ton of fucking work. And I don't want to be in a crowd like that during COVID. Not because of COVID, but everyone does stupid shit when they're in groups like that, man. Even if there's nothing going on, there's always someone being an asshole. And unless you've been in big crowds, you might not know what I'm talking about, but it doesn't matter if it's like a festival or like events or concerts, or anything, or even church, you know? There's always some asshole doing asshole things. I'm not sure I have the patience for group asshole activities. You can tell that I'm excited for today because I'm early, and I'm never early for anything. Not a fucking thing. But here's what's gonna happen. The doctor's gonna see my x-rays, and she's gonna be like, oh, fabulous. They're looking so well, and your fucking leg is healing up great, and you're gonna be walking in no time. And also, Do It With Dan has the best YouTube channel. This is what my doctor's gonna say. You're gonna have to accept it because that's what my doctor's gonna say. Oh, Do It With Dan has the best YouTube channel, and I love it that his ankle is feeling better, and to fucking go back to work. That's what doctor's gonna say. I can feel it girding in my loins. You just wait and see, all right? Tension, nice and soft. Thank you. I need to park by the elevators. Oh man. You can do it, lady. I promise you. I'm gonna just... Oh. All right, let's go get some news. Hopefully it's good news. Alright, so now before I give you the results and tell you about my doctor's visit, I want to say thank you guys for all the love and support. This past couple of months has been really rough on me, and I appreciate the shit out of it. And if you want to continue to like hang out with me and talk with me, I've been streaming on Twitch just about every day since my recovery, taking very few days off in between, but it's twitch.tv/DIWD. I usually start streaming around between 4 and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, -5 GMT. Would be really happy if you stop by the stream sometime. I'm trying to become a good Twitch streamer, playing all sorts of video games and whatnot, and it's generally a good time. I also want to say thank you to RidgeWallet for sponsoring today's video. RidgeWallet has been with me for a very long time, and I would probably not be able to get through this recovery without them being a partner on the channel. So thank you so much, RidgeWallet, for partnering with me again. And matter of fact, I was supposed to partner with them like a bunch of times this year, but the injury took me down like 2 or 3 months. So you'll probably see a couple extra RidgeWallet sponsors here and there, but I don't think you guys mind because RidgeWallet is the shit. It's like a product I actually stand behind versus like some bullshit or whatnot. And they've been really good to me. So thank you, RidgeWallet. Links are in the description for mine. You can use my coupon code DOITWITHDAN at checkout. So yeah, back to the results. I've been given the clear to fucking walk. Oh my god, it's been 2 months since I've been able to walk. 2 fucking months without walking, and I just got the clear to start walking now in my boot, and that's gonna be, I'm going straight home, and I'm gonna put my boot on, and I'm gonna fucking walk. Oh my god. All right, okay, all right. It's time for me to put on my boot. Never get in the scooter again. Okay, it's time for me to walk for the first time in a little over 2 months. I've been given the all clear to walk in my boot for a couple weeks, and yeah, I'm nervous as shit. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. I walked straight upstairs to where Laura was working. She's busy working like an amazing person, and I demanded a hug, like a fucking standing hug, which is not something that I've really been able to have from her for the past two months. It's really hard to stand, and man, I freaking broke down. I'm so happy to be walking again. It hurts like a motherfucker, not in like a bad way, but like in an achy way, which is to be expected for the first couple of weeks. I haven't walked on my foot in 2 months. I haven't taken a step in 2 months, and I just walked the entire length of the house. But holy shit, man. I can't believe I'm finally walking again. Now I have to like learn how to walk all over again. I have to make sure I do this right. I think I'm probably gonna do PT. I can really feel that spot where that bolt is kind of poking through the bone a little bit. I'm sure that'll build up over time. I'm so freaking happy, y'all, to be able to walk again and be able to do stuff again. This is God, I gotta go walk again. I gotta go. Look at me, walking. This boot was made for walking. Come on. I can't believe this. Take my first step outside. Look at my dogs. I can play with my dogs again. Hey, Moo Moo. Hey, good girl. Who's a good girl? Who's my good girl? You my good girl. Ah, who's my good boy? Ah, my good boy and good girl. Ah. God. It's the first steps I've taken outside in 2 months. I'm pretty proud of that. I can walk again. This is awesome. This is a top tier quality right here. Just doing that short little trip kind of beat me out, like exhausted me. I gotta come up with better words in the future, but I'm starting to get back on track.
And even though now you think, you know, the surgery's done, the recovery's close to done, it's easy now, right? Mm-mm. There's still a lot of work to be done to make my ankle 100% again, but it's just work is all it is. So that's what I gotta do. I got more work to do, but thank you guys for following me along on my trip, my recovery trip on this thing, because holy shit, this is awesome. This is so good. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks. Watch me stand up and turn my camera off.